Hello everyone. Every problem has a solution. You just have to be creative enough to find it. Our this video today comprises of the how the eyes are having the problem and how can we correct it. So in my last video I told you about uh, how the eyes are helpful, how with the help of eyes we can see this beautiful world. But in my today this video I will be telling you about problems occurring in the eyes and what are the correction for those. See, this is the topic, very important topic of the chapter human eye or the chapter lenses. This is in all SSC, ICSC and CBSC board, right? So our today's topic is defects in the human eyes and what are the causes, how many types it has and what are the corrections for those. So, what is defect? First of all, we should understand what is defect. The defect means a shortcoming or the lack of something. Means whenever you have some problems like any nutrients deficiency, when you are aging, then you get some defects in your body, malnutrition. So here, defects in the human eye means a person is not able to see the things properly. Means sometimes he is getting a blur image. Sometimes is not able to see the things which is very closer to his eyes. Sometimes he is not able to see the things which is a board which is kept far away like hoardings. Is not able to see the things which is written on that. So images are not, what is happening over here, the images are not coming on the retina. Retina means which is the screen of the eyes. I told you the retina is the screen of the eyes wherever we get the proper image of the things what we want to see. But whenever it doesn't happen, then that means either the image is coming in front of the retina or the behind the retina, then these type of defects occurs in the body, right? So first of all we are just going to know what are the types of defects. There are three types of defects. The first is myopia. The myopia, another word is we can say in short sightedness or the near sightedness. The second is hypermetropia, which is known as far sightedness or the long sightedness, and the third is presbyopia. So first of all we should know what is myopia or short sightedness. The myopia or the short sightedness means the person who is suffering from this defect can see the nearby objects. The short sighted means nearby objects clearly but cannot see the far objects very clearly, right? The far objects means something, the people who is just wearing the specs and just watching the TV and some down one lines is coming, they are not able to see the letters written on that. If you are going in the market and some things are just hoardings are kept away from that properly, they are not able to see the letters on it, right? In this image comes to the focus in front of the retina, right? Before the retina the images are going to be happening of the eye, resulting especially in this defective vision of distant objects, right? Generally in this case the image, generally the rays which are coming from the far, they just meet before the retina and the image is coming. I'll show you the ray diagrams also. Before that, first of all we should understand what can be the causes. There can be many, generally causes every problem there is a reason behind it. If the question comes, there are compulsory question which is going to come, that is to be asked, what are the causes for the myopia or the hypermetropia. So there are causes, either can be genetics, either the repeated stress on the eyes means the people are generally continued, they don't sleep properly, or either they continue to see the screen like TV, laptops or something. Elongation of the eyeball, the eyeball, due to the stress, the eyeballs is just going to uh, elongate, means it is just going to become a more. The combination of above 2 or above 3, it can be the reason. Generally in these cases the power of accommodation is becoming less. What is the power of accommodation? The power of accommodation is the ability to adjust the focal length according to see the things which you want to see, right? So here, see, this is the ray diagram. In the first ray diagram, see, the rays are coming from the distant object. I told you in case of myopia, you're not able to see the distant objects, right? This is the lens of the eyes normally. Clear? This is your retina, but the image is just going to form here in front of the retina. So you are not getting the proper image. So that's why you're not able to see. But in this case, the far point is just closer, a little bit closer from the infinity. This is a myopic eye, right? So you are getting that image on the retina. Clear? But whenever, how do we correct it? See, whenever you have a problem, you go to the doctor and they are advised you either you put the lenses or the glasses. In case of myopia, we use a diverging lens, which is a concave lens. Everybody knows the concave lens is a diverging lens, right? Whenever the rays are coming from the far point, it diverges before it strikes on the lens of the eyes, so that before the diverging, you are getting the proper image on the retina. So you are getting it, the proper image by using the concave lens. The question comes, why do we use the concave lens in case of the myopia? See, we want because we want that image to be corrected, and you are getting the image in front of the retina. So we want to diverge it, and concave lens is a diverging lens. So it diverges the rays which is coming from the far point before striking the lens of the human eye. So this is the proper correction of the myopic eye. Clear? Now, next is hypermetropia. What is hypermetropia? I told you it is a farsightedness or the long-sightedness. It is just the inverse of the myopia. The person who is suffering from this defect can see the distant objects clearly, but cannot see the nearby objects very clearly. Means he is able to see the things which is far away. But as you are taking a book and you're reading and just keeping closer to the eyes, you're not able to see the letters which is written in that. This is called, some people are using specs for the writing, reading books, which they have to do needles and stitching work. They use the lens. This is hypermetropia. In this, the image occurs behind the retina of the eye, resulting especially in the defective vision of these nearby objects. Right? What are the causes? Due to the weakening of the ciliary muscles. As the ages grow up, all the muscles and the body parts are just going to weak. Decreased flexibility of the lens, then focal length of the eye lens is too long, or the eyeball has become too small. Then again, hypermetropia and its correction. See the near point of the hypermetropic eye. See, this is the near point, it is shown here, and you are getting the image on the retina, right? So generally, when the eye is having this problem, what is happening here? See, this is the normal human eye, this, and whenever you get the problem, you're not able to see the things which is kept near to you. What happening? The rays are just striking the lens, and this is going to behind the retina, and you are getting the image here. Clear? Now, what is the correction? Now here we have to make it closer. We have to decrease. So what we are using here, we are using convex lens. This is a convex lens, right? What is convex lens does? The convex lens is a converging lens. It converges all the rays which are coming from the that object which you want to see. Generally strikes before striking the lens of the eyes, and you are getting the proper image on the retina. This is also a question. Why do we use convex lens in case of hypermetropia? Being a converging lens, it helps to converge all the rays to coming from the nearest point to get the proper image on the retina. Now, third is prebiopia. What is prebiopia? Generally, this is not, in this defect, the proper power of the accommodation of the eye usually decreases with the aging. Means as your age is growing and you are becoming old and old, the ciliary muscles weaken and thereby the flexibility of the eye lens reduces, or the near point moves away, and the spectacles with the convex lens are recommended. In this case, only the spectacles with the convex lenses are recommended. One another problem is there, some people are using a bifocal lens, right? That is called as the person who is having both the defects. Both the defects means they are not able to see the things which is kept away and not able to see the things which is very closer, right? In that case, we use the biconcave lenses, biconvex lenses, right? That biconvex lenses, in this we use one of the concave lens and one convex lens, which corrects both the problems. So I hope the defects you able to understand. I hope you have understood whatever I told. See, the myopia and hypermetropia, if you have to distinguish, sometimes a person may suffer from both nearsightedness and the farsightedness. Such people are advised to use the bifocal lenses. It consists of concave on the upper portion and convex on the lower portions. The concave supports distinct vision and convex supports near vision. These, whatever the defects I have told you, these all the defects are said to be the refractive eye defects, can also be corrected using contact lenses and through specific surgical procedures, right? See, generally, everybody must be knowing there is a point of vision. What is the point, minimum point of vision which you are able to see clearly? The things should be kept at a 25 centimeter, what you want to see properly. So I hope the defects, their causes, and their correction you understood. If you like our video, or if you understood the concept, please write down in the comment section. Any doubts, write down in the box. And otherwise, please subscribe, like, and share. Thank you so much.